Hello and welcome. You're going to discover how to quickly and easily sell your products and services on JVZoo. So congratulations on grabbing access to this video course. Instead of taking days or weeks, banging your head on the wall, trying to figure things out like we did, you're going to be able to expedite the process as long as you follow me step by step. So make sure that you follow the process from videos 1 through 9. Don't skip around, because the way we created this video course was so that it would break down in your brain how to do things in a simplified way. If you skip around and you skip videos 1 and 2, for example, and you go straight to trying to utilize JVZoo, things can get confusing. So this is video number 1, which is the introduction. Now, there are many different shopping cart platforms out there. We just happen to like JVZoo. We've tested many shopping carts over the years, and honestly, we've came back to JVZoo. There's nothing wrong with the other shopping carts out there as well, but really what it comes down to is choosing something that will fit you. And we feel like JVZoo definitely provides enough features and options for you to go different routes. But I really want you to focus on the simplicity. Just getting your product services up and running and selling is the first thing. Don't worry about other things like coupons or anything like that. Just focus at setting up the basic front-end offer and one-time offers. So as far as mindset goes, you'll realize as we go through here that there are a lot of moving pieces. So I want you to keep an open mind here. The best way to implement is to assume that you know nothing about the topic at hand and just apply as you go. This is a method that I personally apply and use every time I listen to a video course, because a lot of times I feel like from what we see is that having those pre-created assumptions actually create the roadblocks. So that is one of the reasons for roadblocks, is those pre-created assumptions. So I want you to remove those pre-created assumptions. Remove them now before you get started. All right, so quick overview, and let's jump right in. This is video number 1. Video number 2 is the overview of the JVZoo sales dashboard. So obviously having a JVZoo account is going to be a must. Video number 2, we're going to talk about planning your sales funnel. A lot of people skip ahead and they go straight to trying to set it up. If you do not plan and if you do not map out your sales funnel, which we'll talk about in video number 4, then you will not be able to see ahead. So once we plan in video number 3 and then we map out what we planned, anytime you hit a roadblock, you're going to be able to push through as a motivational method by creating these 2 elements. So video number 5 is, of course, adding products and getting those details. So we're going to talk about everything you need in terms of adding a product. And in video number 6, we're going to talk about connecting your autoresponder. Video number 7, we're going to talk about connecting payment processors. By default, you should have a PayPal account, but it's really good if you have a Stripe account or even an authorized.net account. And we'll talk more about that in video number 7. Video number 8, we'll discuss the sales funnel setup. So now at this point, you should have all the information such as your front-end offer, your one-time offers, and have a good idea of how things are laid out. And of course, last but not least, we have video number 9, which is sales buttons and one-time offers. So in order to connect your front-end offer to your one-time offers, you need the sales button, right? And then if somebody says no to a one-time offer, how do you redirect them? Now, before I end this video, I want to talk about the things that you need. Now, obviously, you need a JVZoo account. You need a payment processor account, such as PayPal or Stripe. You want to have PayPal at least. And then Stripe is additional, but I will say that without having a Stripe account, you will lose money if you are not offering that as an option. And then of course you want an autoresponder account such as GetResponse or Aweber. You want to have your sales pages, your download pages for your front-end offers, your one-time offers, and all of that. You want to have a support mail or help desk URL, and we'll talk more about the other things that you need. So with that said, let's move on to video number 2. Hello and welcome back. This is video number 2, which is the overview of the JVZoo sales dashboard. While there are tons of features within JVZoo, let's take a look at the JVZoo sales dashboard and the specific items that we will be focusing on. So to keep things simple for now, as things will get complex in a minute, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and create a JVZoo account if you don't already have one. But if you go to jvzoo.com, go up at the top, create an account, and then under My Account, make sure you go to My Account, make sure you fill in your full name, your address, all your information, fill out your tax forms, all that, because you're going to need to have all that information set before you can begin to sell on JVZoo. Now, as far as pertaining to this video course, you're going to go under the Sellers tab, and we're going to go to the Sellers dashboard, which basically will allow you to manage your products. You're going to be able to see all your products, and you can add new products there as well. And if you click that, you'll actually be forwarded to this page, and you click on Add a Product right here. And then if we go back over here, we have sales funnels. And sales funnels, we're not going to worry about that right now, but we're going to use that later on. And the sales funnels will allow us to map out the front-end offer that links to the one-time offer, that links to the downsell, that links to another one-time offer, and all of that. But we don't have to worry about that right now. But I just want to talk about it and just show that you need these items. You have split testing ability, but don't worry about that now. Just try to focus on getting your one front-end offer and one-time offer up. Then you can be concerned about split testing. You can look into coupons, you can look into JVs, you can look into affiliate programs and all of that. But right now, just focus on this one here and this one here. Don't focus on anything else. Hello and welcome to video number 3, which is planning your sales funnel. So before we can jump right in and start mapping out your sales funnel so that you can visually see what it looks like, it's crucial to gather all the data and customize this planning process to you. So I want you to begin to think, how does this impact me as you begin to watch this video? So the whole goal here is just to jot everything down. You don't have to organize anything at this very moment. In other words, what we need to do is we need to figure out what types of products that you are going to sell, how you're going to be delivering those products and services, and how you're going to make sure that you have the right items that you can enter into the shopping cart platform. So here's some questions that you need to answer and document. And I want to make sure that as you go through this process, you're constantly asking the question, how is this going to impact me? How is this going to impact my customers? What is this going to create as far as a blueprint and an attack plan? So the first question is, what is your front-end offer? You obviously need to know this. You're going to need to have your sales pages and your download pages before you can set JVZoo up. But what is your front-end offer? Is it a video course? Is this a software product? What is it? Jot that down. Jot down the price. Jot down who's going to support that product, and basically write everything you can about that product and write down. Don't worry about organizing it or anything right now. Just figure out, what is your front end product? Is it an ebook? Is it a report? What is it? And then, how many one-time offers do you have? Do you have 1? Do you have 2? Do you have 3? And we can talk about order later down the road, but it might be a good idea to think about, okay, what will appear after the front end offer? Will this one appear after the front end offer? Do I have another one that appears after that one-time offer? kind of get an idea of the order right now, but we can iron that out in the next video. And then think about what formats are they in. Are they video format? Are they audio format? Are they PDF format? Are they doc format? If they're video format, are you utilizing YouTube? Are you uploading files to YouTube? Or are you uploading files to Vimeo for video hosting and then embedding that on your download page? Because you want to have an idea of that so that when you do create your download page and your sales page, which we're not really going to cover in this course, we're having the assumption that you already have the sales page and you already have the download page. But I want you to have these ideas so that when it comes to creating those, it's just going to be easier for you. And then how are you going to deliver them as we talked about it? Zip files, YouTube, Vimeo, or SoundCloud. So that's it. That's all you need to do. Figure out the front end offer, one-time offer, how many one-time offers, the price point, the download page, the sales page, all that. Just jot that down right now. And now we'll move on to video number 4 and visually map things out. Welcome to video number 4. We're going to talk about sales funnel mapping. So at this time, you're going to understand what you have. You've basically taken all the information that you know about your products and splatted it on a wall. And that's great because you don't need to organize it. And now it's time to take all that information and organize it into something that makes sense. So we're going to actually map it out, and we're going to be creating a visual map basically because this is crucial to your success. And being able to see what everything and how everything is laid out is going to help you actually move forward. So that way you know exactly what is ahead. What we found is most people quit 75% in. And the reason why most people quit is because they cannot see ahead. And this is the reason why we are creating a visual map. So we highly recommend that you use either a flowchart system or a mind mapping software. You can use anything you would like, but in this case, we're going to be using a software called Lucidchart. It's not expensive. It does cost money. It's about $4 to $5 per month, but it's definitely something that is going to help you, motivate you, help you create that blueprint so you know exactly what to do. Because I will say, once you start setting things up within JVZoo, things can become overwhelming. But if you have an idea of, okay, I'm at this point, I need to get to this point, it's going to make a lot more sense. So I'm going to hop on over to lucidchart.com right now and show everything to you in action. Okay, so taking into consideration what you have written down in the previous video, what we need to do now is just drag and drop the front end offer here. So front end offer. And I want you to be specific. So you might want to write down, okay, this is a video course, for example. Or maybe this is a software or something. We'll just say, we'll do software. And then maybe the one-time offer is a video course, maybe advanced level, teaching them how to use the software to an advanced level. And then maybe you can have like a Facebook group or some community. So Facebook group or community. And then of course, maybe we have like one-on-one coaching. So price wise, maybe this one's like $497 or $497. Maybe this is a monthly, $47 per month. And the video course, maybe that's $97 one-time fee. And the software, let's say that's $37 one-time fee. So you want to make sure that you understand, okay, is it a one-time fee? Is it a monthly fee? Is it a recurring fee? how much of it is a recurring fee? Is it a monthly or is it quarterly? Is it maybe monthly for 6 months and then it stops? Or what is it? So you want to make sure you jot that down. You also want to make sure, like, are you offering a trial first? Maybe the Facebook group, you want to do like a $1 trial for 7 days and then do it for $47 per month. You could do that as well. So I could show you how to do all that, and when I show you all the details that you're going to need in the next video. But right now, it's just a matter of jotting down everything that you can think of. So front-end offer, one-time offer. So we want to mark these. So one-time offer, OTO1, OTO2, and literally you can get really complex if you want. But at the end of the day, I would just work on this right now, and then you can add these later. Now, typically, if somebody, let's say somebody buys this, then they get offered the one-time offer, right? But let's say, for example, somebody doesn't want the one-time offer. Okay, so if somebody doesn't want, let's say this video course has like 25 videos and it's an advanced course. And if somebody says no, you can offer what we call a downsell. So this would be downsell 1. So you could have downsell 2, 3, and more. Or you can simplify it and just keep it this way, and that's it. But basically, if somebody buys it, they're presented with this. If they say no and they click the no thanks, they are then forwarded over here. So it's going to look like this. And then if they buy that, you could redirect them up here. Now we're just getting really, really complex. So I'm gonna leave it like that. In fact, I'm just gonna highlight this right here. And we're gonna highlight this green, because green light, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna make these red so we can do these later. Or pink, like that. All right. So you want to color code it as well. I like Lucidchart because I can color code things, and I can say, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this later. And in addition to that, what I like is this. Okay, so if I zoom in a little bit, if I right click an item, I can add a note. So within the note, I can add the sales page equals, http://yourdomain.com, and then the download page or the thank you page equals http://yourdomain.com/ like thanks something .html. So that way you have a record of everything. What I found with other mind mapping softwares is that oftentimes you have to create another item and another item, and it just gets messy. So with Lucidchart, I can store all my sales page and download page in here and do the same for over here for the one-time offer. So we'll right click, add note, and add that in here. And that way, when it comes time for those items, we can always refer back to them. So that's all you really need to do now. And once you have this in hand, and I don't want to make it more complex than it needs to be. So once you have this in hand, you've written it down, you are good to go. Now you will notice the next items that you need. So you need to have your sales page, you need to have your download page. And even if you don't have these items yet, it's okay. You will know what you need to go and get and come back later. All right, so now that you have an idea of, okay, this is our game plan, this is our tack plan, we are going to do this first, or we're going to do this first, and then we're going to add another product. And then once we have conquered and ruled that, and successfully that's in our brain, you feel comfortable, then you can add the downsells, then you can add more one-time offers and make it a very profitable campaign. But start with these first, and then we'll go from there. So in the next video, we're going to talk about the things that you are going to need: the sales page, the download page, the support email or the support desk, which, by the way, we'll talk more about, like what help desk we recommend and all of that. All right.